we're just going to be super fast today with a few things. Um, uh, not what I meant to do. Yeah. Mostly, this is my test to see how much of this I've like actually put together because I don't know. Uh, because yeah, I don't know for sure how much of this I've actually like illustrated. Um, because I've kind of been, just going for it. And as a result, I know I'm missing some stuff that would need to go in there. So, we're just going for it. I'm also just kind of seeing how long it is and how long and short it is. Because again, I just don't know how this is going to play out really. And I know there's some of this that like I have a lot of good things for, and then I know there's other stuff that I definitely need to redo. Also, when I was working on the cover, which I don't think this is the final cover, because like this is what I threw together, but again, like I don't think that's the final version. I need to redo that harp. I kind of like a lot of it the way it looks, but I think it definitely needs to get redone. So that will get redone at some point. But let's see. LKLM. Also, I'm partially also doing this to see if I need to um like add anything to the text because I have a few letters that are combined. I have a couple letters that take up like 2 lines and then a couple of them that take up 4 lines. And what I don't know, oh, and then P had way too many words. So P has 6 lines, which is a lot. So I also don't know if like, especially when Q comes next and it only has 2 lines. It's like, okay, O has 2 lines, P has 6, and then Q goes back to 2 lines. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if I need to get rid of these, combine some of them, like put Q and R on the same one because it is just 2 lines on both of those, and like S is only 2 lines. So this is also kind of my like I might end up putting like R and S on the same one. I don't know. So that's partially what we're doing here. Mm, but we'll see. It is interesting though, isn't it? Hmm. Okay, so we've got 3 more letters in the closing stanza. And I know some of these are a stretch. They're not perfect. But I think that's also part of the vibe of what this book is going to be because I don't know. I wanted to have this slight sarcastic tone to the whole thing. I don't know if sarcasm is the right word. It's more Not sarcasm. I actually would say it's more like not quite irony. Maybe it is sarcasm. Um, but kind of this like idea of, yeah, we know what's going on here. We know that some of these are a stretch. So, for instance, like at the very beginning, we have like, let's study each letter, come wander with me through technique, harp structure, and music theory. Like, I get it. It's a little bit of a stretch. And that's kind of the point, really. So we'll see. So let's see what other pieces I've got. Because we're going to add in the rest of these illustrations. So we've got glissandos. So, and we have harp string types. Glissandos. Yeah, so this is kind of where I'm like, I don't know what I should do. Because there's lots of things I could do. Wire nylon in synthetics and gut. There we go. Let's take away this background, which unfortunately I think is going to make it so there's only the strings. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I don't know. It works. It's fine. And it actually looks pretty cool. I am impressed with the technology around like a background remover, especially with like something like this. It's kind of cool. Now, let's see. This is just harmonics, which I do think I might go back and redo this because it is not my best illustration. It's harmonics, but I lined up a couple of these kind of weird. So I might go back and oh, ooh, that did not background remove very well. Yeah, I think that's an illustration I'm gonna redo. Okay, let's see. Improv and intervals. I didn't know how to do improv. That's one I'm gonna have to do a lot more on. The jazz jigs and intervals, like, ooh, I just don't know how to illustrate jazz, especially in something like this, right? It's interesting. Ooh, now this one I did know what I was gonna do. I need this fancy one. And I'm actually kind of proud of this. This is my circle of fifths, and I'm not gonna put the entire thing on here. But I do want it on here. Because I wanted to show a lot of different key signatures. So I think that's where I'm coming from on this one. Ooh. But I probably actually need to go smaller and less of the page, but bigger. Oh no, that did not scan very nicely. I'm gonna have to rescan that. So there's not a lot of sharps when I do it this way, but I think I'll do that. And then I also the background, remove that, and then make it bigger actually. Ooh, yeah, I'm kind of excited, guys. I do like how this one's playing out. I'm gonna have to rescan this one, but it's not bad. I'm actually kind of happy with it. So I and Jay definitely need a lot more help because I still need to figure out how to do that. Okay, so now this is something that needs to get redone because these did not turn out how I wanted them to. They were kind of crappy. I'm sticking them in here as a placeholder, but yeah, those will need to get redone. Also, the background just didn't remove nicely on that one. So we've got liars, but I think I might actually like design this page. Um, and then levers, which I might just go up to the top and grab these ones because I'm actually really proud of this illustration. So we've got levers and liars, which I think that's not too bad. Then let's see, muffle and midrib. So this is the midrib. I don't think I have a better example of the midrib. No, I don't. I didn't think I did though. It's okay. Also up here in H, yeah, no, I need better harps. So we have midrib. Now we need the muffles. Let's see, did I get the muffles? Aha, I do like how this one turned out. These are all the different styles of muffles, and I think it just turned out pretty good. Although, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, did I stick that somewhere else? Did I stick it on the cover or did I stick it somewhere else in the book? Oh, I stuck it over here. Why? Dampen. Dampen and muffle are two different things, but they're like it's like the same terminology for different things. But I really like this illustration. It's gonna be hard to pick which one it goes with. So this is the midrib. This is muffle. And I need to remind myself the main thing I'm doing with this is trying to see what I need to adjust and change and edit. This is a slightly bigger project than I think I realized it was going to be, but not bad. Okay, so this is where it gets a little tricky because in some ways I'm like, okay, grand staff would make the most sense, but I almost need like notes on the grand staff for this one. Oh, not what I thought was going to happen on that. Weird. We're gonna undo it. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Also with this, it's talking about nylon string. I think I need to do another illustration here. Okay, this is overlapping brackets. Let's see. So we have the overlapping brackets, and then this was supposed to be an octave. Let's see. Did I actually make an octave? Yes, I did. Oh, look at that. I actually did. Look at me, prepared. So we've got the octave. I might need to redo these though. Especially with all of these together. That might be one that I need to plan out a little bit more. Well, and now that I'm thinking about it, some of these pages I need to plan out a little bit better. But doing this is going to help me figure out what I need to do. Okay. Whew. Okay, so P is one of those crazy ones that has a bunch of stuff going on. So let's go through it. So we have the pickup and preamps. Which I'm going to have to edit some more. We have oh, I'm just going to steal the one from up here. Oh, I thought I had it. I guess I don't. Okay. Okay, I have this pedal picture, which I actually really love the design on this. It turned out a lot more artsy than I thought it was going to, and I'm kind of proud of it. Pretty La Table. And then we've got our Pretty La Table. And then the column, well, technically, it's a pillar. Yeah, so this is kind of it's a little bit of a tricky one. How have I not done rests yet? Oh, nope, I did do rests. Sometimes I am more efficient than I give myself credit for. Now, quartets, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Again, that's why we're here. Okay, we got rolled chords and regulation. Oh, this is fun. Regulation tools. And then where's my rolled chords? Rolled chords. Aha. Definitely, probably something I'll want to redo. Color's not right. Okay. Strings and soundboard. Yeah, that one needs to get redone. Okay. Ooh, those were easy illustrations and I didn't do those. I did this one, which I am super proud of because I think I did a good job with this. There we go. Tuning pens. Okay. Now, oh, did I do unison? I thought I did unison, but now that I'm actually looking, I don't think I did unison. Oh, yes, I remember why. Okay, I need to do unison still. Okay. Vibrating length, I do not have that one. That one's going to be an interesting one. Wires. Okay, wrapped strings. There we go. Go. Okay, so we've got that. Oh, I need to do xylophone and the xylophone effect. That definitely has not been illustrated. Why is it important? Because it's just you. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm gonna have to do a harp. I just don't know if I'm gonna put hands in there or not. Okay, Z is quite tricky. I almost came a small tuning pen. Did I get other pens in here? No, I didn't. Ooh. Okay, so my dudes, I'm not doing bad. It could be much worse. I'm not doing too shabby. I do. Let's see. Okay, I'm almost done. I gotta go. Gotta get to real life. Oh. Yeah, no one would have any idea that that was so orangey originally. Okay, still don't know if I'll keep it though. That's not my best rolled cord. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. I definitely have some work to do, but I'm kind of also happy with what I've done. I think I'm kind of proud of myself, I gotta say. I wasn't, I didn't actually expect me to be this far along, and I'm kind of happy with what I've done. This is kind of exciting. So this is where I'm getting into more of like the questions of what I want to do because I like where I'm going. I like how a lot of these are looking, but I also think that some of these pages would be stronger. So this was my original concern was in some ways it's easier if I can just piecemeal it like this, throw in the image and it work. The problem with that is that you ended up with it really looking like I did what I did. So I guess my question is it better for me to do it this way? I mean, obviously more edited and arranged than this. Or is it better for me to like really plan out these pages and paint like the full page is one picture? Like, is it better for me to piecemeal it like this, or is it better for me to do fully illustrated pages with the text already? I think that's my question because I think there's benefits to both. And I think I could do both without it being like while keeping it looking good. Um, but again, is it better to do that or is it better to do is it better to do this sort of thing or is it better to do the other? So I don't know. I'm going to have to think on that today and tomorrow and yeah, get back to it. So, thank you for joining me as I continue working on this project. It's been really fun. It's been cool to see it coming together. I think the biggest thing I'm learning is I've not done enough harps, which is funny because really that's my specialty when it comes to art is I've gotten really good at illustrating harps. This is not my best example. But definitely not my best images here. But I think I'm actually going somewhere with this, so it's kind of exciting to like see it actually coming together. The last thing that I really need to work on is figuring out if I'm going to do big letters in here as well or not. I don't know. We shall see. In the meantime though, guys, thank you for joining in. It's nice to see you guys. Have a wonderful day. I got to run, but catch you later. See you tomorrow.